There's no ifs or buts about it. Learning Tekken is a complicated and convoluted mess. I got into playing Tekken apart from story mode last year, and there's still so much about this series that just makes my brain numb while trying to figure Tekken out. But what if I told you that something was just released, that it's just changed the game in terms of helping you improve in Tekken and help you understand... Can I go one video about messing up the take, help you understand the game and situations better? Let's go through that and how much of a game changer this is for the Tekken community. This right here is okazeme.gg. Someone in my chat linked this in a recent stream, and I actually could not believe how amazing this website was when I first saw it. This, in my opinion, is probably the best visual guide when trying to learn about the game that I've seen so far since getting into Tekken. This website shows not only every move every character has along with your choice of notation, but also important things such as startup frames, frames on block and on hit, along with giving you special notes such as if it can transition into a stance or if it is hit confirmable. Don't get me wrong, it's not like there hasn't been anything like this before. Like, stuff I would also recommend is WavyWiki, Tekken Docs, and a Place Tekken 8 library, just to name a few. Like I said, I would recommend any of these websites as they are all amazing sources of material for the game. But if I was to pick one to give to a newcomer, personally this would be my pick for beginner or intermediate level players, or even just someone that wants to brush up on frame data. Now look, before we get into the video, I just want to quickly say that this is not a sponsored post or a paid post for the matter. I got shown this site a couple of days ago and I still can't believe how great it is, and I just really want to shed some light on it and show people from my YouTube and Twitch community how amazing this is in terms of helping out improving your Tekken game. So like I mentioned at the start of the video, this website has a visual guide to everyone's move list, so let's try it out here. I want to work out, say for example, if Zafina's 1+2 4/4 is punishable and block. So I've searched it up here and we're going to see what we can find. Look at that, we have both strings available here, and we click learn more and we can already see it's -11 on block. Not only does it have like all the frame data here, I'll move this up so you guys can see it, has your hit levels, the damage, what it's going to be on hit, startup frames, but also special notes as well. No special properties there, but I really like this. I think this is so good. This might be stuff that people might not ever discover, because some people, look, they don't want to hit the lab, myself included, let's be real. But I really just cannot believe how well they've covered everything with this sort of stuff here. So just to make sure, we're gonna test two things here. So we can see that it's -11 on block and that it's also interruptible with an I-12 move from the second block. So let's test this out now. Alright, so we've loaded up practice mode here. We're gonna do the input as required. So we do this. Got that there. Now let's see how this goes. So that we can interrupt with an I-12 move, that being 2-2-2. So again, you got to make sure you do that there. But even then, as we know, if they do the full string, now Victor doesn't have an 11 frame punish, so we just do 1-1-2. Let's move this on and test this with other stuff as well. Traditionally, when I got into the game, before I knew about stuff like Jailing and stuff like that, if I was told a string ended in a high and I knew it was coming, I could duck it. So we see here, forward, 2-3. My head's covering here, mid-high. So traditionally, I'm thinking, oh, I can duck this. I actually got clipped by this the other day. So let's test this out here. Alright, so I've recorded forward, 2-3. So again, I was told when I got into it last year, oh yeah, sweet, it's mid-high string, that means I can duck it. Take a look at my inputs at the top left, we play it. And that is how you don't show how to do something like that. But look, you see I'm trying to do it here, and I'm doing the input for it. This string is a Jailing one. Sometimes you might not even find out about this. Now, one thing that's really sick is that it will tell you if you think, like, you're wondering, oh, I thought maybe I could duck that, jails. But not only that, and this is one thing I absolutely love about that. So we'll get rid of forward, 2-3 here, and we'll just apply a filter. There is so much useful information here. We take a look at this, jails, and you can see, just off this alone, every string that Law has that can jail. Honestly, this is like so cool. And again, the people at okazeme.gg have done something really sick with this sort of stuff. But in saying that, there's also some stuff I'd like to see in the future, and let's go through them now. Right now, I've put up 3 different versions of Devil Jin's laser string, that being laser cannon, laser crush, and laser scraper. Back forward 2-1-2, back forward 2-1-4, and back forward down 2-1, down forward 2. So, just looking at this now, what can we see here? We can see that one is -13 on block, one is -8, and again, but also puts you in the forced crouch. That's a good thing. I really like that. You can't see it because my fat head's in the way. Really cool that they've done that. And another one's -8. So it's like, oh, I guess I don't have counterplay to these, except for if I like guess a string here, since they're all mids. This one, if they do that, it's -13. You won't ever see that normally, like 9 times out of 10. But there's something that this site doesn't tell you here, which I would like to see added in the future. And we're going to watch this now. You see that? You can step the last part of the string here. So again, step it to the right both times there. Again, it's just doing it random. I'm pretty sure it's not all of them here. I could be wrong, but you can see pretty consistent, and I get see it. There's a punish for it as well. What if I tried doing that to the left? Ooh, did I do that too late? Oh, so we can step one of these to the left. You can step this to the left as well. That's pretty sweet. But it's a side switch there, so could be inconsistent. So, what did we learn just from like little tried to step there? Might have been too late. Let's just test this with our laser scraper here again. So we play. So if you got clipped. Oh, I can step that to the left. But I can also get clipped by it. So just from like a couple of minutes there, you can see that like really quickly, wow, I really am getting old, bro. I didn't even punish that right. We can see really quickly that one thing that they could add is that it's a very steppable string if you time it right on every end of there. It's a very consistent side step right. You can get clipped stepping to the left, so we know just from that if if you see back forward 2-1 and they finish the string with the free options there, if you step it right, you will most likely be able to launch them. And this is also something that I wanted to go through. As much as this tool is helpful, the best way to find out what you can do in situations is just by taking 10 to 20 minutes of your time before you play or after you play, go through strings and stuff like that. And you can find out stuff that this site won't tell you. Again, it was that easy to set up. Do that there. It's pretty easy to do. Also, I want to make it known, this isn't a knock on okazeme.gg. The site has recently been released and is amazing. However, I just think this is an idea for something that could be added to the future to the notes since they've done so much already. Now, I want to also go through something else. So we're going to select Anna here. Okay, now we have Anna on our screen here. Anna, I love to look at. She's hot as fuck. Playing against Anna, miserable experience. It's terrible, but we're not talking about her looks here. We want to pull up something here. Anna's Hammer Chance 4. Notice something. It says -12 here on block. You'll see in a second why I'm bringing this up. It says -12 here, so Victor has a 12 frame punish, that being 2-2-2-2 or free 1+2. So let's do that. We see that there rather than like we're gonna be fine, right? Let's take a look. Hold back just to be safe. Alright, recorded there, so it's going to be neutral guarding after. Sorry, it's going to be guarding afterwards, and we'll punish it because it's -12. Suddenly, my move is coming out at 13 frames. Oh, let's try my other one. Oh, that's weird. Oh, I'll try my 10 frame. Oh. Now, one thing that's good about it, like I said, is, again, amazing data. Pretty much everything in terms of, like, on hit, on block, all that sort of stuff is accurate. But one thing I would really like to see is moves such as this have a note saying pushback, like, or something like that. Again, I'm not a web designer, but even just something like that would be really helpful, because once if someone just goes to try and punish, it's like, oh, wait, I read the side. Hey, you guys did this wrong. No. This is why you should continue to lab, even with all this information there. I'm being so hypocritical, man. I never lab. I need to do this stuff more. But there are moves like this. Another example of this would be Brian's Incinerator string. It's -10, but you actually can't punish it unless your back is against the wall. Start recording. So we see that there. See how I can't, like, with the pushback, this move is basically safe. I pressed too early there, but I can't get there. Now see, we're at the wall here, and we can punish it. I really like what this website has done, but there's just like tiny other things as well where even though it says one thing, you should go in there and take, literally, that took like what, 20-30 seconds per move to like tee up, not even that, just to get that done. So how would I rate okazeme.gg as a whole? I think this is a breakthrough, especially for beginner and intermediate players trying to learn more about Tekken and help them improve a lot. Like I said, I think its interface is amazing. The chore of going through move list and practice mode and looking up frame data is a lot less tedious considering it's all there in one section. Stuff like being able to filter if a move is safe, unsafe, the on hit and on block frames, whether a throw is unbreakable or not, a lot of properties, and even like everything to do with high, mid, low crushing. There's so many other features I'm not even naming right now are just so immaculate. Like, again, well done to the people who are all involved in this. I'll link all of their stuff below as well. If I also have some things I would like to see in the future as noted, it'll be stuff like I'd mentioned, such as if a move has like pushback, if strings are steppable in certain directions. Along with that, maybe a feature in the future in terms of regarding combos for characters. Again, this site just recently launched and it could be really, really tedious, and there is content out there. But this is just stuff that I would like to see in the future going ahead, because I think they have something amazing going on here. And again, I reckon you should absolutely support them. Everyone here has smashed it out the ballpark. Home run, 10 out of 10. Amazing. If you guys did enjoy the video, please let me know. Go support the people over at okazeme.gg. See you guys in the next upload or on stream.